Hi everyone, I'm Elizabeth McCall.
And I'm Kat McCall.
And we're Quarantine Sisters. So we are both blue and gold ambassadors for the college, and they asked us to do a virtual tour and a drive-through tour of Emory Henry College campus for you all, since we're all in quarantine. We hope that you'll drive through our campus, and in addition, you're welcome to step out, walk the campus, and just make sure you follow the social distancing guidelines. We hope you enjoy the tour.
Everyone, exit 26 is where Emory and Henry is, so we're going to get off the exit and we'll start the tour. Alright everyone, so this here is our Blakemore house. It is really cool because a lot of our alumni will come here and stay the weekends before home football games or get-togethers with family members and other people on campus.
In addition to the Blakemore house, we have our own garden here at Emory and Henry College. Students will go and work in the garden year-round. You can find this for classes such as in environmental studies, and sometimes you'll even see some of the flowers in the cafeteria, so it's a wonderful place to come and visit.
Everyone, so this here is our Emory and Henry College golf course. Students are able to come out and play on the course during their free time, along with locals and many alumni. As of now, you are still able to come out and play as long as you follow the social distancing guidelines.
This is the Collins House. It is the house for our Civic Innovation Center. Here, any service opportunities are located. Students, faculty will all come to this building and have donuts on Wednesdays and coffee just to come in and chat. In addition, Civic Innovation classes and majors and offices can be found here.
So this here is Wiley Jackson Hall, known to the students as MAWA. The dorm is predominantly upperclassmen, however some freshmen do live here. It is commune-style bath. Along with every other dorm here on campus, you're given 2 closets, 2 beds, 2 dressers, 2 bookshelves, and 2 chairs. The dorm gets its nickname MAWA from the original Martha Washington College for Girls that was found in Abingdon. Located here is our Emily Williams house, home to our wonderful admissions here at Emory and Henry College. If you need any help with your application process or have any questions about the college, feel free to contact your admissions counselor.
This is Hillman Hall. Hillman Hall is primarily for upperclassmen residents. It is all single rooms and communal style bath. Here's our cafeteria Van Dyke. We hold 3 meals a day during the week and 2 on the weekend. We have wonderful food options for those such who are vegetarian, and then we have other options such as the dessert table, which is my favorite.
Located here is our Van Blissingham Center for Careers. If students are undecided about their majors, looking for an internship, or looking for a job after graduation, this is a great place to come. Also, what's really neat about our center is if you're a graduate and you're looking for a new job, this is a great place to be able to do that.
So this is our Martin Brock Student Center. Here we have areas for mailboxes, a C-store, which is a convenience store, a food service called The Hut, which is mainly fast food, and then we also have our campus police within.
This here is Byers Hall. Byers Hall is one of our oldest academic buildings here on campus. Our foreign language departments, mass communications, music, and art departments are found within Byers.
As we're walking to give this tour, I thought we could give ourselves a little Q&A that you might ask about Katherine and I. So I am a sophomore here at Emory and Henry College. I am an interdisciplinary English major, and I'm getting my Master's of Education.
I'm a senior here at Emory and Henry, along with being an interdisciplinary history and social science major and a master's in education. With that being said, I'm the president of the Blue and Gold Society, which is the students who give tours here on campus, along with being the treasurer of Blue Key and being a resident advisor here on campus. This here is Hickory Hall and Elm Hall. This is where our first years and transfers live their first year here on campus. These dorms are really neat because they have a private bath that you share with your roommate.
So here are a few things that we also get asked when we do tours. So one of the things that we get asked are freshmen allowed to have their cars on campus? They are. So that's something that you consult with your family, and then once you bring your car to campus, you will register it with our campus security so we'll know like who you are, and it also tells you where you should park.
Another couple of big questions that we have is What is our student ratio? It is 10 to 1, so your professors get to really know you here and you get that one-on-one experience. Your average class size is between 13 to 15 students. Along with that being said, you are able to come to your professor when they have office hours, or you're able to email them and say, hey, I can't make it during your office hours. I have class during this period. Can I meet with you at another time? Also, a big thing is our overall population for our school is about 1,200 students. 1,000 of them are undergrad here on campus, and then the other 200 are our graduate programs that split between the main campus and our health and science school in Marion.
And going off of that, we are a small campus, so we know each other by name, which is really cool. And you're not just a number when you come to Emory and Henry. Your professors get to know you by name, your peers get to know you by name, and that's really crucial. And I think it makes a difference too. So this is our Inclusion and Dialogue Center, or ID for short. Here at our Inclusion and Dialogue Center is a safe space for all students and faculty members. Here you can come and find a person just to sit and chit-chat with, or you could even find a little library where we have resources that you can turn to for inclusion and dialogue research. In addition, they love for you to just stop by, have a chat, and we have offices located within. We also promote inclusion and diversity here at Emory Henry College, so our ID Center will hold events throughout the year, such as our Lyceum Event Day for MLK. Located behind me, we have our McLaughlin Center for the Arts. Here we call it MCA for short. Our MCA is where you can go to see any musical performance to our art gallery. In addition, we have a radio station. So at our radio station, it goes across 5 counties, and you can have any student come and give their own broadcast show, or even somebody in the local community. It's a wonderful place to come to, and it's one of my absolute favorites. So this is our Kelly Library. Beside of me, I have John Emory and Patrick Henry. As I mentioned at the Alumni Plaza, these are the 2 men that our college is named after. Behind me, I have the Kelly Library. The Kelly Library is one of the most resourceful resources to turn to here on campus. We have our wonderful librarians who will sit down with you and discuss resources that you didn't even know existed, and help maybe even shape your paper into something you didn't know it could be. In addition, we have our HR office and our IT office is located within. So this here is our Memorial Chapel here on campus. Emory and Henry is a Methodist-based school. However, you do not have to be Methodist to come to school here. You might have lyceums held here during the school year, or ceremonies like Founders Day is also found in our chapel. This is our Alumni Plaza. Emory Henry College was founded in 1836, named after John Emory and Patrick Henry. Here you can find alumni who are depicted on our wall. One of my favorite ones to point out is Frank B. Rowlett. I'm a huge history buff, and so this is so cool to me. He was a founding father of the NSA, and he was one of the people who decoded the Japanese code during World War II. So you can see our alumni go off and do wonderful things. We also currently only have men depicted on our wall, but we're in the process of adding women right now. In addition to our wonderful alumni wall, we have current alumni who are wonderful resources to turn to here on campus. Alumni always come back and they can offer opportunities for internships, jobs, and etc. We love our school and we love our alumni. This is Wiley Hall. Wiley Hall is our main administrative building here on campus. Within, we have our president's office, our dean of students offices, our CSA office. In addition, we have our Powell Resource Center, which is anywhere you can go for counseling needs from academic to personal. In addition, we have our QLC, which is our Quantitative Literary Center, which you can come for any math tutoring needs. This is one of my favorite buildings because I'm an English major, so it is the home of English classes and the department house for religious courses.
So now we're going to look at McLaughlin Street Hall, also known as MS to the students. In MS, the main majors that are found here are business, international relations, psychology, biology, environmental studies, equine studies, geology, geography, along with education, political science, chemistry, and sociology. This building is the main academic building on campus, so you might have a class here each semester.
Here beside the President's House, we have Miller Hall. Miller Hall holds our observatory where students can come during an astronomy class to look at the stars. In addition, we have our history department is housed here. A lot of our economic classes, history, mathematics, business, you will find located here. In addition, you can go to our website and look here at Miller Hall and even our other academic buildings. Here on the right, we have our college president's house. He lives here all year round and loves to invite students up for dinner during the school year. He's a wonderful guy and loves to get to know everyone here on the campus. So we also get asked, what do you do while you're on campus? So there's lots of activities that you can do. We have clubs, we have organizations that students can join, and when you even move in your freshman year, or when you transfer, at the beginning of the year we have Week of Welcome, so it's a transition period for students on campus, and we hold fairs such as organizations, who they are, how much it is to join, or we even have work-study option fairs. So they'll hold like what positions are available on campus. I was a work study my freshman year, and it's a wonderful experience. In addition, you can go off campus. I know lots of friends like to carpool, go to Bristol or Abingdon, get something to eat, shop, maybe go bowling or something like that, or go see a movie. So there's lots of options that you can do. We are also in a rural area, so lots of people like to go hike. One of our biggest clubs actually is our outdoor adventure team, so that's something that you should definitely check out.
Located here is the Emory Henry Mercantile, also known as the Merc. Students are able to come here and buy the books that they may need for their classes, along with any Emory Henry merchandise.
Here is McAdoo's. McAdoo's is a restaurant that college students love to hang out on Friday night. Across from the restaurant, we have the Depot. The Depot is where exercise science classes are held.
Located here is our health center for Emory Henry College. Students are able to come here if they do not feel well or even need a flu shot. Located here is our McPherson Center, home to housing and student life.
Located on the left is the Village. This is primarily upperclassmen housing. Here you can find different housing options. This is Weaver Hall. Weaver Hall is one of our oldest dorms here on campus. It is known for honors housing. So this is the King Center. This is our athletic center here at Emory Henry College. Kat and I know a lot about the King Center because this is where we grew up. Kat and I are both legacies of the school, and our dad is the head baseball coach. So his office is located here along with other coaches at the school, and here you can find our AT departments, and you can find our gymnasium and swimming pool. This is our Emory Henry College marching band building. Our marching band is the only one in its conference, and it's very well known within the area. Our marching band will also take trips and perform, such as the one they did to Italy and performed for the Pope. This is our Brooks Fieldhouse. Our Brooks Fieldhouse is the home for our football team. In addition, this is a wonderful example of how our alumni take part and give back to our school. Our Brooks Fieldhouse is donated by the Brooks family. In addition, we have classes here that are held for students, and you will find that we bring our football tours here on their tour day.
Located here is our Emory Henry College retired equine barn. See you later, Exit 26.
All right, that concludes our tour. Thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions, feel free to email E&H Admissions. We hope to see you in the fall. Thank you.